Hey guys, Happy New Year, Happy 2025. And I just wanted to say, I think it's crazy to think we're in the same year as Black Ops 2 happening. Okay, but other than the nerd tangent aside, I just want to talk about why I did make videos for a bit. It was the holidays. I was doing a lot of physiotherapy for my leg. I was meeting a lot of friends, family. I just really wanted to feel the moment. I just really wanted to enjoy it. And I also just felt like I didn't really have a real good video to make. I finally got the idea that I wanted to make a video about New Year's because I think it's interesting. Every year we come up with New Year resolutions or whatever, and I was talking to my friend about it actually. Me and my friend were talking about, what's your New Year's resolutions this year? And he was like, I want to quit smoking. And for me, I was like, I want to focus on personal goals, such as, for me, videos is one of them. But the funny thing is, we kept saying, you're not gonna stick to that. I was like, you're gonna give up on not smoking for like 2 weeks, and you're like, you're not gonna make a video for like months. And I just think it's funny that we come up with these goals or ideas that we don't really think we can stick to long term. Well, at least your friends don't think you can. And when the new year came about, it kind of made me think about, why do we do New Year's resolutions? And why do we continue to make new ones? I don't know about you and me, but me and my friends don't really stick to them that long term. Even then, why do we continue to make them? I mean, we failed before. Why continuing to fail more when we could just leave it? Why we could just leave it? Why make the pressure of having a New Year's resolution? And I think it comes down to the speech of what I recently saw on Matthew McConaughey's I think it was an Oscar, or he was accepting an award, and he was talking about how he sees his hero as his future self. And I'll play the clip. I think it's an amazing clip.
I had a very important person in my life come to me and say, who's your hero? And I said, I don't know, I gotta think about that. Give me a couple of weeks. I come back 2 weeks later, this person comes up and says, who's your hero? You know who it is? I said, it's me in 10 years. Fine with me, because that keeps me with somebody to keep on chasing.
And I think the concept of why we do New Year's resolutions, and it's a thought that we always can potentially be better, be that hero that we want to be, that hero we want to see in the future. I think it's why we always say, I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to work out, or I want to eat healthier, I want to learn an instrument, I want to learn a new language. All these career or personal driven goals in some way are meant to fulfill this space that we think that doing this will make us happier and better. I think the truth is it does, and I think that it's great that everyone has a reason to pick up something new, to further themselves. But I guess the question is, why start on the new year? Why wait one whole year to January 1st to start being the person that we want to be? Why not just start right now? And obviously I believe it's to do with new year, new me, or a new year being a clean slate. But the truth is, New Year resolutions don't always have to start now and forever be just a starting point then. The truth is, most people are gonna fail. And redemption and growth are just not a linear line. Just because we want to start now doesn't mean we aren't gonna fall back down. A good example is just Zuko from Avatar. It was only until the third season which he was redeemed, but he had the chance to be redeemed in the second season, but just things happen and it's hard. It's scary to take that leap forward in a new direction when it's so easy to stay back and be comfortable with what you're familiar with. I don't think there's anything stopping us technically right now from being that person we want to be, achieving those goals we want to achieve. And again, it's not going to happen in one linear line. It's going to be small steps at first. And the truth is, small steps are still steps in the right direction. And sometimes you're going to take a small step back. But as long as you keep going forward and you keep walking, I think you'll be on the right track. Because as long as we get back up. Because I think getting back up is what helps us be more hopeful. And I think that's why the build up for New Year's Eve and New Year's Day is just, it's that hope. We can finally be the people we want to be. And I think it's kind of beautiful.